Yes. Hello friends, I'm Chi. Today I'll be talking about Permesso per Protezione Speciale. Most people have this kind of document in Italy, but you have to know a few things about it, okay? This kind of permit or protection given to those who do not meet the qualification, or do not meet the requirements for refugee status or subsidiary protection. Refugee status like asilo politico, that's what I mean. But still are in need of international protection. Yes, under the law, these kind of people are the kind of people that, like, when they return back to their country, there are possible chances that they could face persecution based on these grounds, like persecutions like under race, religion, nationality, political views, gender, language, torture. Those countries that have history of torture, they don't have the human right, they don't respect human right, or individual social issues. So these are the kind of people that this kind of protection is given to the Protezione Speciale. Yes, how do you get this kind of permit? Yes, no one can actually tell who gets this kind of permit, but it is based on your asylum application. How it comes out. So the territorial commission decides this thing. So it's based on your story, the story which you tell in the commission, or after your permesso per motivi umanitari expires. You know, or because you are not working and then you're not eligible for the permesso per motivi de lavoro. What do I really mean in this case? Like, you're having the permesso per motivi humanitaria, and you never worked, so you never put it in a work permit, you never converted it to a work permit. So when that humanitarian permit expires, you'll be given this protezione speciale. Now, important thing to note, in case you have the humanitarian document and it expires, let's say you were working, and you put it, you have converted it to a work, you were working, and then you went for renewal, and then you were given the protezione speciale, which is not the normal kind of document you were supposed to be given. They were supposed to give you the work permit. Now you need a lawyer that will help you fight for this case, but you need only a short time to do this, okay, so that you'll be given the right kind of permit, okay. Now let's proceed. How long does this protezione speciale last? It's having a duration of 1 year. Now when you go to renew, the questora will give you a 6 months kind of permit, while they kind of review your permesso. They put it in renewal, they review it, to check, like, find out things about you, whether you have committed crime, whether the situation in your country has improved. Quite right. Now, how do you really renew? To really renew this kind of document, you have to book an appointment with the questura. I'll be leaving a link on how you can also book online if you are good in using the system, the computer or your phone. I'll put the link in the description so you can check it out. Now you book an appointment with the questura. The questura in return will ask the territorial commission, for advice on how to renew this document. Now the territorial commission will check if the situation in your country has improved based on the story you tell, like you are in risk of danger or being killed or whatever. They have to check if that situation in your country has improved. Based on their finding, they may renew it and they may not renew it. But if at all they don't renew it, you don't have to worry. You have to go see a lawyer, because a kind of permit has to be given to you. So only a lawyer, a legal person, can help you fight for this other type of document that should be issued to you, okay? Take note of that also. Now, this kind of permit, the permesso per protezione speciale, it cannot be converted to a work permit, but you can work with it in Italy, but not out of Italy. You can't work with it. You're not permitted to work with it out of Italy, like Germany, France, or this country. But some people do that, but they have a way they do it, so you have to find out. But if you are caught, you may not be able to renew this kind of document again. They may take it away from you and you may be deported back to your country if they find out that you worked with it outside Italy. Now that is it. With this document also, you can travel out of Italy. You can travel, and but not less. You should not stay more than 90 days, okay. You should not stay more than 90 days, but you need your national passport, that's your country's passport, to do this. But in a situation whereby you cannot get your country's passport, you can apply for the titolo de viaggio. But before you apply for the titolo de viaggio, that's a traveling permit, you need to bring a proof from your embassy, your country embassy. They have to write the reason why they will not issue you your country's passport. So with that written reason, you can bring it to the questora, and then the questora could easily issue you the titolo de viaggio. Okay, now what are your rights if you're having this kind of document? You can work with it, you can study, and remember, you can work with it, you can study, but you cannot stay in the SPRA system. They will take you out of SPRA. You're not qualified. It's only for those with 5 years. You cannot really bring in your family. That is a family reunion thing. You can't do it. Okay, take note also of this one. All right, now let's proceed. Documents you'll be needing to renew this kind of document. Normally you'll be needing your residence certificate. Okay, your residence certificate, lo stato de familia. Even if you don't have residence, you can ask for friends. Friends who could give you residence, put you in their residence or give you hospitalita, or you can use your domicilio also. All right, now let's proceed. Lo stato di famiglia, carta d'identità, codice fiscale, your work contract if you're having it. But I heard that some people say you can just go put it in renewal and they'll renew it for you. So if that is true, please identify in the comment section. Now work permit, and you don't really, I don't really want to bother you with all the document things you have to bring, but I've just mentioned but a few, your house contract and the rest of them. Even the permit, the current permesso that you're having, all this you have to bring with you, the photocopies also. But if you cannot really fill in the form you can get it in the post office. You go to the post office and they will give you this form, or you can go to these patronatos, GGIL, ANOLF, that is ANOLF, then the UIL, the CAF, these are labor unions that help people to, fill in documents, to fill in forms. They don't really charge, but if at all they charge little of it, okay? So there, they will tell you everything you have to bring, the real documents you really have to bring, okay? So after that, you go to the post, pay the dues. The post will give you a slip, With that also slip, you can also check the result of your application online. I'll drop the link also, the Policia the link. I'll drop the link also. There you can check the progress of your permesso, whether it's out, whether it's not out, All right. Then they will give you an appointment, then you go to the questora, and the rest is as good as your own guess, So that is it. But another fast one, I just have to drop this one. For those who are having children, like you have a child in Italy, and there is this thing called Article 31, Article 31, you have to go to the courts to get this kind of document, It's something you have to get it, You go to this patronato, they will help you fill it up for you, your husband, and your child. With this kind of document, I heard that it can cover you, in future renewals. They won't be asking you for work permits anymore. So please take note of this, Article 31, Article 31 in Italian, Article 31. Go to the court and get this document. So whenever you go to renew, the moment they put in your name, they will see this Article 31, something, the law about it that covers you, your child, and your husband. Even if you're not married, this article can help you to renew your document in future for life without you, they won't always be asking you for your work permit, these things. All right, that's much about the Permesso per Protezione Speciale. I am Chi. You can show me love, just like my video. Tell me whatever you think in the comment section, okay? All right, you can also share this, you never can tell who you're gonna help. And please subscribe, because Italy is a place where laws can change anytime. So whenever there's a new thing dropping hot, you'll be the first to know. Remember to press the bell. I'm Chi signing out. Please show me love, like this video. Ciao, ciao, ciao.